So whether you are somebody spiritual or not, remember that death is part of life. We can't avoid it, and maybe it is a good thing. Even if some people would love to be eternal, personally, that's not my wish. Also, your loved ones still live in your heart. You can honor their memory by living your best life, knowing that they are watching and smiling upon you. Hi bestie, and welcome to a new Tea Talk with Adama, where we talk about mindset, business and everything in between. I upload a podcast every Wednesday and a Tea Talk every Thursday, so make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss anything. Grab a cup of tea, make yourself comfortable because this video is a little bit different. This video is a bit more personal because this month marks 14 years since my dad passed away, and this is actually the first time I talk about this in a video. The first time I really talked about it, really publicly was when I had my personal development blog in 2019, so it wasn't that long ago, but it was the first time I could write about it without feeling sad. And for me, making this video, it's the same thing. It's a way to celebrate his life and all the lessons that he taught me. And so I was fortunate enough to live with him for 13 years, and he shared a lot of his wisdom with me. So today I want to share with you 8 life lessons that I've learned from my dad, and these lessons have made a huge impact in my life and still do until today. And I know that there's somebody out there who needs to hear his wisdom as well, so that's why I'm making this video. So let's go. Lesson 1. Women are way stronger than they think. They just don't know about it. Mothers carry their children for 9 months. A woman is always someone's mother, sister, or daughter. That is why they should always be respected, they used to say. In Fulani, Baba means dad, so I will always refer to my dad as Baba. So Baba was convinced that a mother was the most important person in a child's life, although I personally always thought that the dad was equally important. And he was an orphan from a young age, so he did lose both his parents. I think that what he wanted me to understand is that the bond between a mother and a child is very special and like no other bond that a person could have with someone else in their life. And so he would remind me of that whenever I would argue with my mom, for instance. What a mother who loves her child can do for them has no limits. In many African societies, women usually are the ones raising the kids. They take care of them, buy them clothes, school supplies. And for example, in my country, Guinea, most of them also have a side business, whether it is on the field, in a boutique, or in a traditional open-air market. And whenever I go back there, I see them taking upon themselves without ever complaining. So yes, women are strong. Sometimes we do things that are outstanding without even realizing. But that's also because we don't give them enough credit for it, Baba would say. Lesson 2. Try, fail, and get back up again. Life will put a lot of obstacles on your way. And it's not because it wants you to fail. It's because it wants you to see how capable you are. It's okay to try things for yourself. A failure is only one if you stop at the first challenge that you encounter. You should always get back on your feet, he told me. That is how life will teach you the lessons that you have to learn in order to achieve your purpose. Lesson 3. Be kind to others. Be even kinder to yourself. Kindness is free. Don't change the way you are just because you have met mean and hurt people in your life. Be kind to everybody. You will get more with this mindset than you could possibly imagine. Also, treat yourself the way you want others to treat you, meaning with respect and gentleness. Lesson 4. You will never be perfect, but you can be the best version of yourself. You are just a human being, but you have a purpose to accomplish on this earth. And this will differ from one person to another, but the idea behind this is to become the best person you could ever be in all dimensions of your life. So spiritually, financially, socially, professionally, and so on. Allow yourself to make mistakes, since it is also part of your learning process. Lesson 5. You are your biggest asset. As such, you need to invest in yourself. Your brain and your body are your strengths. They are the vessels which will carry you through life. So you should take care of them both. Take care of your brain by educating yourself, staying curious and reading books, and take care of your body by eating healthy food and exercising. Without health, one can barely do anything. That's why you should stay active and eat healthy. And remember to keep exercising your brain, not only at school. Your brain is like a muscle who can learn and improve if you give it the right fuel. Lesson 6. Family is everything. One doesn't choose his family. But when you have one who loves and supports you no matter what you do, don't take it for granted or underestimate it. So here is my advice. If for one reason or another your family situation is complicated right now, build your own. There are friends who are almost like family members. Surround yourself with good people who want what's best for you. Lesson 7. The simplest things in life are the most amazing, such as enjoying a walk in nature or a home-cooked meal, or laughing with your loved ones. Those events are the simplest gift that life offers us. It might sound trivial and not that amazing to you, but indeed, they are the most precious things you could ever possess. And finally, lesson 8. Death is not the end of it all. Talking about death can be a difficult conversation to have. It might be scary, but as I told you, my dad was an orphan from a young age, and he himself had to deal with grief from an early age. He wasn't afraid to talk about death because he always told me it was part of life. You cannot appreciate how amazing life is if you pretend that there is no expiry date for each human being, which is death. And that's what makes life so unique and so worth living, because you know that you get one shot at this, so you want to make the best out of it and leave a legacy behind. So whether you are somebody spiritual or not, remember that death is part of life. We can't avoid it, and maybe it is a good thing. Even if some people would love to be eternal, personally that's not my wish. Also, your loved ones still live in your heart. You can honor their memory by living your best life, knowing that they are watching and smiling upon you, and resting in peace. And so these were only 8 of the many lessons that I've learned from my dad. And so if you are going through some grief right now, or if you know somebody who is, just remember that your loved ones are still here through you. And so your mission is to keep living not only for yourself, but also for the ones who are not here anymore. To end this video, I just want to say how grateful I am that you watched this until the end. Let me know in the comments which was your favorite lesson. I'm grateful that my dad was part of my life. I'm grateful for all the people who were part of my life and who are not anymore. And I know how it feels like to feel a void after you lose somebody you really, really care about. But I want you to know that if that is your case as well, you will get through it. It will be less and less painful with time, until the day you can start talking about them again with a big smile on your face, just thinking about all the memories that you've made together. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it reached out to the person who needed it the most. And I will see you next week. Until then, take care of yourself and take care of your loved ones. Bye bye.